The man stuffed a plastic bottle into his worn-out boxing glove, then took out his blood-stained mouth guard before tossing his fight clothes into the washing machine. Steven walked over to the toilet. After every match, he would pass blood. Then he'd take his small appearance fee and stash it in the fridge. His daughter asked if he had won, and he could only answer, "Just missed it by a little." Steven had just lost his 49th fight. He was an aging boxer who never gave up, losing 33 out of 49 bouts. Talent and skill had never been on his side. Not every fighter is Rocky, and not every loser is a tragic underdog. For most boxers, sparring and losing are just a part of life. To others, Steven looked like a punching bag, a man getting beaten up for a miserable paycheck. But no one understood that the beauty of competitive sports wasn't only about medals or glory. Even without talent, Steven loved it, lived it, and gave it everything he had. He kept fighting, losing again, and still showing up for the next round. After each fight, the wounds on his face would stick to the pillow, and he would just shrug it off quietly.
Non, c'est pas mal. C'est un plaisir.
His daughter once again asked the question she'd asked countless times, if she could come watch one of his fights. But Steven still said no. He never let her or his wife watch him fight, and he never told them why. The truth was, he didn't want his daughter to see him beaten and humiliated in the ring, so every time, he refused. His wife, meanwhile, could only play the role of a supportive partner, quietly helping clean his wounds afterward. To make ends meet, Steven boxed at night and worked part-time in a restaurant during the day. When shopping, he'd carry everything by hand instead of using a cart, just to lighten the load and save a bit of money. Life was tough, but the family of four was still content. Picking up his daughter from piano class, Steven felt a rare sense of pride watching her play so earnestly. The teacher approached him, reminding him about the overdue lesson fees. The teacher also praised his daughter's natural talent, saying that if she wanted to progress, she should practice daily at home, which meant they'd need to buy a piano. Where you put your time, the teacher said, is where the results will bloom. That planted a seed in Steven's mind. He wanted to buy her a piano, but his wife, ever practical, didn't agree. They were already struggling to afford health insurance, cutting corners just to get by. How could they possibly afford a piano? Steven didn't argue. Deep down, he had already made up his mind. He was going to support his daughter's dream. Maybe it was also his way of finally making peace with the dreams he never got to fulfill.